Alright, our next lesson is creating that Aqua Swirl design that's at the very bottom of the poster underneath the signs that say Go Forth and Educate. We're going to learn about the paintbrush and also work with the color swatches quite a bit. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to open up a new document because we're going to start this one from scratch. So we're going to go to File, New, and you'll want to punch in these dimensions. 5 inches. Make sure it says inches and not pixels, by 3 inches, and a resolution of 300. It's kind of large, so I'm going to zoom in, decrease my workspace. And then right over here in your layers palette, you're going to create a new layer. And you'll only be working on that new layer. Let's go ahead and title that Drawn Swirl. Not to confuse it with the orange swirl. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and find that turquoise color by clicking on this top swatch, the foreground swatch. And then I'm going to go to my paintbrush tool. I want to work with a hard edged brush. So you just need to make sure your hardness is at 100. And then use your bracket keys to get a nice large brush. Just kind of very freely draw a shape, kind of the shape of a cloud, I suppose. Okay, the next thing you want to do is default your color swatches by clicking on the little mini swatches so you have black in front. And then you're going to go back up to your options menu bar right here and then click on this little arrow and go down to your calligraphy brushes. Go ahead and click Append. Don't click OK because otherwise all your other brushes will be deleted. And scroll to the bottom and then you'll see your calligraphy brushes. I'm going to go ahead and use 20. Now you can experiment with different sizes of brushes, different types of brushes. Don't just use the same one over and over. Get some variety in there if you can. And just have fun with it. Just swirl, zigzag, use bolder brushes. Trace the edges. You can go outside the edges. It's totally up to you. I'm going to go ahead and change my brush. And I think that'll work for me. So I'm going to rip it off, go to my Move tool, and then just bring it on over. Now it's quite large, so I'm going to go ahead and hit Command T and downsize it. And then I'm going to leave it in Command T because I'm going to right click inside and then go to Warp. What this will allow me to do is to make it look like it's melting, or kind of like spaghetti's falling, drooping down, just like it is in the photograph. Grab on to any one of those lines. Hit return, and there you have the Aqua Swirls. Thanks for listening. See you in the next lesson.